Project templates are the foundation for creating and organizing your projects efficiently. In this video, we'll cover everything from setting up base templates to managing folder structures, paths, and naming conventions. Every new project in Soko starts from a base template. You can use an existing template or create a new one. To manage your templates, right-click on an existing template to set it as default, duplicate it, or delete it. To create a new template, duplicate one that's closest to your needs and adjust its settings. Next, let's look at folder objects. These help you organize and structure your projects. You can create generic folders or define custom folder objects, like sequences, shots, or assets, to make filtering and managing specific folders easier. To add a folder object to your project template, click the plus icon next to the Soko folder object group. Select the desired folder object, or create a new one by clicking the plus icon in the search area. Fill out the required details, such as short name, icon, screen priority, and color. Specify whether the folder object is typable or not, and click Create. This ensures your folder structure matches your workflow and project requirements. In the local storage directory structure group, you can define the directory structure that will be created on your local storage when a Soko project is created. This feature is only available in the Soko desktop app, not the web version. You can hover over a folder to duplicate, delete, or create subfolders. Once you are finished, save your structure by clicking the Save icon. A consistent directory structure keeps your projects well organized across all team members. Let's talk about roots and path templates, which control where files are stored. In the roots group, you can define root folder paths for your projects. These paths determine where every new project using this template will be created. They are also used when setting up path templates for work files or published files. You can even set different paths for different operating systems, making cross-platform workflows seamless. In path templates, you can define path templates and naming conventions for all types of files supported by Soko, such as work files, published files, dailies, and more. Soko supports both its own naming conventions and the Ion Pipeline tool naming convention. You can toggle between these using the convention switch button. General variables such as version padding, version start, and frame padding can be configured to ensure consistency in naming conventions. In the work files group, you define where work files are created and how they're named. Similarly, in the publish group, you can configure the storage location and naming conventions for published files. Main files represent a copy of the published version without a version number. This is useful for smaller projects where you want to automatically update reference files in software like Maya or Nuke. However, for larger projects, it's better to stick with version files to avoid losing track of input data. Remember, only one main version exists at a time, so use this feature carefully. The delivery group allows you to define locations for delivering files. For example, you can specify a path for dailies delivery, ensuring files are copied to the correct location when running the copy to dailies action. You can adjust delivery templates based on your project needs. The other group lets you define additional locations, like a browse location, which specifies the default folder opened when click on Browse icon in directory tree or path element. Output name allows you to define naming conventions for your published outputs, making it easy to identify different types of outputs within a task. Different output names can be assigned to different output types. For example, you can add the prefix render specifically for outputs with the output type render. This feature ensures that your outputs are consistently named and easy to track, regardless of the complexity of your project. You can override any attribute set in the base project within the project template after the project is created, providing flexibility to make changes as needed.